I'm gonna tell you this though, man. Just like he finished Kelvin fast, I don't think this one will last long either.
Against Roman?
Yeah, man. I think it's different levels to this, man. I don't think Roman. I think Roman is a tier below them.
Okay, next up we have Jack the Joker Hermansson versus Roman the Caucasian Dolidze. Outside of the Trevin Gals fight, man, Roman been going crazy. That's his only loss in his whole career. Now, he did take this fight on short notice. And the last time somebody took that fight on short notice against Jack Hermansson, that fight went completely different. Man, look, this was good, this stretch right here. And then he hit Jared Cannonier. Well, Jared hit him. And the thing is just kind of up and down from there. It was just, but I will say this, man, when he fought Chris Curtis, he looked better than he's looked in a long time. But I'm not talking about the actual, just the performance. I'm saying his movement and stuff looked better, because from Marvin Vettori up until Sean Strickland, bro, he looked so stiff.
His mobility, his range of motion improved. I don't know what it is. Like, we actually got to look into it and see what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had surgery or whatever, but he just looked more mobile and more athletic, you know?
Man, he looked so stiff, man, from Marvin Vettori. Low-key Kelvin, he just finished Kelvin quick. But from Kelvin to Sean Strickland, man, it just seemed like he needed some WD-40 on his joints or something. But in that Chris Curtis fight, man, he was moving good. His punches were smooth. He looked actually healthy. Like you said, we'll look into if he had some type of surgery or anything was going on.
Let me find out if Jack Hermansson is going to turn to Islam, taking these short notice fights. Hey, it might help him get a title shot, though. I can't hate him. I can't hate on him for that.
Yeah, he a long way from the title, though.
I'm gonna tell you this though, man. Just like he finished Kelvin fast, I don't think this one will last long either.
Against Roman?
Yeah, man. I think it's different levels to this, man. I don't think Roman. I think Roman is a tier below them. Cause you gotta understand, like, they're all a tier below Israel. Let's be real. They're all a tier below him. And you gotta understand, I don't think Roman is in the same tier as Jack Hermansson.
Yeah.
So I think he's just like right underneath him.
And the Chris Curtis fight showed us that. Now, granted, that was a week's notice fight. He had to fly halfway across the world, and I get that part. But Jack, he showed that, you know what, I'm going to do what it takes to win the fight. It might not be the most exciting. It may not be this and that, but, you know, I can win. I'm in top 10 for a reason. He said that. He said, hey, I'm not going to lose my spot. I think that that's going to hold true here, because Roman, he coming off a good win against Phil Hawes, but we can't pretend like that didn't happen in a crazy way. Like, that fight should have been stopped off for injury. But since the referee didn't do it, Roman had to, obviously.
Not only that, but I don't want to be a dead horse, but I don't like Phil Hall's game plan of repeatedly taking him down like that. I don't like that, man. Like, you should have kept the fight standing up and had him against cage where he couldn't throw a punch and where he could throw punches.
Because him taking him to the ground is what set that off in the first place.
Yeah,
you shouldn't even took Roman to the ground. I mean, like, are you serious?
If Phil Halls was healthy, I don't think Roman beats him.
Hey, but
it is what it is.
Phil took that fight to the ground. So Roman, obviously, you know, he's a grappler, man. He's going to go for leg locks and submissions, and it worked out, man. Now, I will say, I was looking at some other people. They think Roman's about to steamroll Jack.
No.
Man, look, there are some people who think that Roman is about to just maul Jack Hermansson. And I'm sorry, I'm here to tell you, he's top 10 for a reason. Jack Hermansson going to win this one, and I wouldn't be surprised. No, I don't. You know what? I'm saying at the very least, he going to win a decision, because I don't necessarily know if you want to play around with Roman on the ground. But this is not pure grappling. This is MMA. When you're talking about mixing everything up together, Jack Hermansson is going to have a better ground game for this sport. And because Jack not going to be in your guard letting you grab his knee like that. That's not going to happen. Jack going to be on your back.
And Jack not going to be against a cage where you can throw knees and
we're not about to compare Phil Hawes' IQ in somebody's guard compared to Jack Hermansson, or Phil Hawes on the ground to Jack Hermansson. Night and day.
Or Cal Dawkins against the cage in the clinch to Jack Hermansson's IQ.
No.
So, I mean,
Jack Hermansson is about to put on another performance similar to the one he just did. I'm picking Jack Hermansson by this no less than a decision.
The only thing is, Roman not going to fight the way Chris Curtis did. Roman going to go for it.
And that's why I think that's going to make it even worse. Because it seemed like the more you go for it, the worse it can get. You still got to realize Jack is a very dangerous person. We haven't seen it in a while, but hey, his name should be Jack in the Box, because you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing. This fight might end in the finish, man. I don't know.
That's why I'm going for Jack, man. And
I think it's safe, man. It's safe to say Jack gonna win because he's top 10, or at least he's like right on the brink of it. But at the same time, like I wouldn't be surprised if Roman catch him in the third round or something. Because the way Roman is, dude. Because Roman not like some of these guys. They content with just losing the second and third round. Roman at least gonna go for it. I won't be surprised if he catch him with something.
But he's not the best striker in the world, and he's not Cal Dawkins. Jack is not Cal Dawkins that's about to let that happen. If they're 1-1, you think Jack not gonna get that third round?
I think Roman gonna get the third round. I think Jack gonna win the first two, but Roman gonna take the third.
Roman also taking his fight on short notice too, man. So you gotta, these guys better start learning.
No, Jack needs to start learning, man, because you keep taking these short notice fights. It hurts you too, just as much as it hurts Roman. Who was Jack originally supposed to be fighting?
Derek Brunson. And then he was prepared for a wrestler with knockout power. Come on, man. Jack.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Jack too, man.
And Roman is on one, man. Don't get me wrong, but like you said, Roman is a tier below Jack in them.
Yeah, he is.
And Roman can probably beat most of those other guys in his tier. But now you're fighting at another tier, and even though Jack is probably one of the lower guys of the higher tier, he's still on the higher tier.
Yeah.
For